you know what, man? God is faithful.
Amen.
So I pray that you have decided that you're going to join us in this 21 days of prayer and fasting. Maybe you're starting today. Cool. Just count 21 days from now and keep that fast going. And I don't know, maybe it's food for you, maybe it's Facebook. I'm now on Facebook the whole month of January. Okay, so if you see something from us, it's big, you know? And if you respond on Messenger. Just because I just needed to get away from it for a little while. You know what I'm saying? And so this is what I want to invite you to. In your worship guide, there is this little yellow thing right here. The Bible app created by Life Church in Oklahoma is the best app you could have on your phone. If you have to delete anything off your phone to load it, delete it, and load the Bible app onto your phone. Okay? Don't have enough room, just delete whatever. Bank account, whatever you need to delete, make sure you get that Bible app on your phone. And the reason is there's like 70 of us, I believe, that are doing this Bible study together right now. If you see that, it's right there. You can find that. You can join that Bible study. You're a little bit late. We started at the first of the year. That's okay. That's okay. Because it takes you through fasting. It takes you through. Jensen Franklin is one of the most incredible communicators of the gospel in the world. And he wrote this study. And so I want to invite you to join us with that. As well as something exciting is happening on the 1st of February. We're having our first annual sportsman's banquet. We've had the big game dinner, and that's been all well and good. But man, it's gone to a different level this year. We thank Josh and Miranda and the team that he's kind of assembled has done so much work for this. There's that team meeting right after church today, real quick, for that team that's working on that. And then they're also going to start selling the tickets for the sportsman's banquet today, right after church. Make sure you get them before it's sold out. Other announcements are in your worship guide. I'm ready to preach. We've had an incredible revival. If some of you were wondering why this group of people were up here praying, last night we decided in the revival to join and kick off service that way, and it was good. It was incredible. And I'm thankful. Our praise team always prays around that time in the back room every Sunday anyway. And so we just joined up with them and prayed, because I believe that prayer changes things. Amen? Amen. And that's when we kick off the year with them. So if you will, turn with me in the Bible to Romans chapter 8. Yeah, Romans chapter 8. So as you see on that incredible slide, go back to that slide, please, CJ. Sorry. Relate, renew, reclaim. Thank you, Pastor Joe, for creating that. It's incredible. And when we talked about focus, we've been praying about 2020 and focusing on the new year. And I believe God is the year of focus, okay? And I know everybody's probably going to do that because 2020 is it's not original, okay? But I know that it came from God for us. Last night, I preached a message about having a real relationship with Jesus. And I'll go into a little bit of that. And then reclaiming the table. I challenged you in December to reclaim the table, reclaim what the devil stole from you. And then today I want to talk about, I just want to go into God's word real quick. So, reclaim, when I went in December, we got to reclaim the things the enemy has stolen from us. When you get broken into, somebody steals your stuff, you want to go get it back, right? Some of you are like, no, I was glad it was gone. I needed a new car anyway. You know, maybe the insurance company will give me a new ride or a new saw. I can use that as an excuse. Some of you lost stuff and said, somebody stole it, and I got to get something new. No, that's not the way we do, right? But I think what we've got to do in this house today is put the devil on notice. Have any of you ever put the devil on notice? I'm talking about notice that we're on the way to get back our lost sons and daughters. We're on the way to get back the territory that the enemy is trying to steal from us. He already knows. He can hear you when you talk. He can hear you when you pray. You don't think, unless you're praying in tongues, he can't understand that. He knows. But we got to put the devil on notice that people are going to walk around in Andrews and declare that the enemy is higher than God. Around this world, people are not going to walk around and talk about my God and me not say nothing about it.
That's right.
TV affiliates, Netflix, and all these other things put out stuff that is just trash, and I spend my money on it. No more in Jesus' name.
Amen. Amen.
What do you, Pastor Matt, you're being hard. Yes, the Bible teaches us to come out from among the world and be separate. You are a chosen generation. You are a royal priesthood. Men and women of God, it is time that we start living like it. And in order for us to reclaim what the devil has stolen from us, we got to go get it back.
Amen.
It's in our schools. We got to go back and claim our schools. Thankful Pastor Joe has started a club in the school, and we're there on campus ministering the gospel, and that club is growing.
Amen.
And it's going to change it out from the inside out.
Amen.
All you teachers, you're there, you're missionary, you're evangelists to the schools.
Yeah.
And the jobs all around this community, you are missionaries and you are evangelists released to those businesses to be the change agents in those businesses.
Yes.
It's not a job. You're not there to draw a paycheck. No, you're there as missionaries for the kingdom of God. Reclaim what the enemy has stolen from you. Reclaim the table. Men and women of God, it is time that we gather around the table once again and reclaim that time together as a family. It is so vital and so important. But we've got the authority to speak to the devil and say, you have no right to touch me because I'm a child of God.
Amen.
You do not have to fear the devil.
Yes. Yeah.
He can't touch you, blood-bought Christian of God.
Yeah.
Now, if you live in for him, if you serve in him and try to start rebuking him, I don't know if I do that. But you got to make sure you have that blood of Jesus in your life and you're serving him, and then you can declare him and tell him where he needs to go. Because he has no authority over you. I believe someone claiming is going to be done with you today. I believe some of you have already done it. But I believe that. And last night I preached about relation. We got reclaimed, we got relayed. And last night I preached about relate and a portion of this mission. And that's where we go to Romans 8, 12 through 18. Therefore, brethren, we are debtors, not to the flesh, to live according to the flesh. For if we live according to the flesh, we will die. But if by the Spirit you put to death the deeds of the body, you will live. For as many as are led by the Spirit of God, these are sons of God. For you did not receive the spirit of bondage again to fear, but you received the spirit of adoption, by whom we cry out, Abba, Father. Yeah, Abba literally means Father. The Spirit himself bears witness with our spirit that we are children of God. Come on, somebody. We are children of God. And if children, then heirs. Heirs of God. And joint heirs with Christ. If indeed we suffer with him, that we may also be glorified together. Amen. For I consider that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. So last night I talked about being sons and daughters in the kingdom of God. The Most High God, the King of God. You guys have to call him that. So as we start the new year, I want us to understand the most important relationship we need to focus on is our relationship with God. Amen?
Yeah.
It's the most important relationship. Put him in his rightful place first. He's not going to force his way in. I'm going to talk softly to you for a minute. He's not going to force his way in. He doesn't do that.
Right.
He says, here I am. Nobody can serve two masters. You either serve me or you serve the devil. There's no middle ground. If you're not for him, you're against him.
Right.
Choose you this day who you will serve.
Yes.
That's our call. That's our mission. That's our hope that we've done that. I pray that everybody in this room has made that decision to put Jesus first.
Right.
And here's what happens is there are days, even in my life, hold your heart, be ready. There are days, even in my life, I'll put him first. Somebody, if you're honest, you're the same way. Yep. And in those days, what happens to me is the enemy of my soul comes to me and says, you're not worthy to be a preacher. You're not worthy. And he begins to condemn me. And just covering that, he has no ability to condemn you.
Right.
Because that blood is still washed.
Yeah.
The blood of Jesus is there. Because you commit a sin doesn't mean right then and there you are no longer a child of God. It's that continual turning away from God and losing our faith. That's what separates us from God. You decide, no, I'm going back. We talk about Peter went back to his old habits. He went back to the book and turned away from God. Don't go back. As long as you're here. You know what I love about today is you're in the church.
Right.
So God's already speaking to you.
Yeah.
God's already drawing you or you wouldn't be here. There's no reason for you to be here if God is not working in your life. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for what God does. But don't let the devil condemn you. Understand that what the Holy Spirit does, it works inside of us, and he draws us to him. And he convicts our spirit. He convicts us and wants us to change.
Amen. Yeah.
He doesn't want us to keep going back to those things over and over. There has to be a change. I don't like often repeating myself when it comes to telling my kids something. Anybody else that way?
Right.
But you know what? They don't get it. And Dana's had to be telling. Dana's like, they don't get it. It takes at least 45,000 times for them to get it. I'm like, you're going to get it. Let me get my belt off. But what we have to understand is we have a loving Savior who gives us grace.
Yeah.
But that is conviction that tells us, don't do that anymore. We can't continue in sin and trample on the grace of Jesus.
Right.
We just can't. So there has to be that defining moment in our life where we choose to put him in his rightful place and make him first. And take our rightful position as sons and daughters. And live like that. Honor our Heavenly Father with the way that we live our life. Not out of drudge and obligation. I don't come into church to be a drudge or you just don't like it. It's just this thing. I mean, I'm kudos to Shanika real quick because she had surgery on her knee a few weeks ago and she could literally still be laid up in bed right now with her knee up saying, no, I'm supposed to be out at least 4 more weeks. But no, they just took the metal plates out of her knee and she's in church today.
Man.
I'm so grateful for you. Like many of us, we got I need about 4 more weeks. And she called and tried to find somebody to get a ride. You know what I'm saying? Because what we've got to understand is we are better off together than apart. Okay, that's what we've got to understand. None of you, look, here's Does the church help? Does the church? We help within first. We do.
Right.
We help within. We helped a young man in our church that's wanting to get clean, get into a house, and get cleaned up at the beach. He's in a group home trying to get cleaned up. That's the kind of things we do as the body of Christ. Because one of our members was hurting. What you going to do if your hand starts hurting? You just going to cut it off? No, you're going to try to get help for that hand. You are vital and you are precious to the kingdom of God. But more than that, you are precious to the creator of the universe. So understand when the condemner comes to you. Listen, he hates you. Do you understand that the devil hates you?
Yeah.
He wants to do nothing but destroy you and kill you. And I figured out why. Because here's the thing. Jesus was sent for each and every one of us. God bankrupted heaven and sent the Savior to come to earth and die for us. He didn't do that when the devil was sentenced away. He has no hope anymore. But you and I, as long as there is breath in our body, we have, say it with me, hope. Yes. Yes. And God is ready to renew you today. But we got to learn to stand on God's promises. Focus on your relationship. Reclaim what the devil stole from you. Take the authority. Walk in being a son and daughter of the King of Kings. And then I'm closing with, we have to renew our mind. Renew our mind. Romans 12. Romans 12 says, I beseech you, which is a longer word than urge, but it means the same thing. Therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable to God, which is your reasonable service. Rational service, you could say there. You could substitute rational. It makes sense to serve somebody who gave it all for you. It makes sense. Even in a world where around the world Christians are getting killed every day. It makes sense, right? Let's see. And do not be conformed to this world. Listen, wars and rumors of war are going to happen. Why? God's in control. Come on, somebody. God is in control. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed. How? By the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is good and acceptable and the perfect will of God. Things we've got to grasp, things we all have to grasp in 2020 is number one, the world is not our home.
That's right.
This world is not our home.
That's right.
Hebrews 13 and 14 says, for this world is not our permanent home. We are looking forward to a home yet to come. If all your wildest dreams come true in 2020, you get the body that you're going to work for. You get the car that you've been praying for. Tesla truck. You get the house that you've been believing God for. All your family start serving Jesus. Wouldn't that be incredible, y'all? If all of our wildest dreams, yeah, woman of God, declare that over Bob.
Yeah.
Right now, let's stop the service right now and pray for Bob Payne. Can we do that?
Yeah.
God, you know where Bob Payne is right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Jesus, I pray that you unleash your angels upon him. And you go to where he is, Lord. And you draw him to you, Jesus.
Yeah.
With your love, with your love, with your mercy. And Father, lost loved ones all around this church, I pray that you draw them with your love. Draw them with your grace. Draw them with your mercy. And Lord, I pray that they will change and serve you, God. In your name, Jesus. Amen, amen, amen. He's going to do it.
Yeah.
But if you get all your wildest dreams in this year, praise God for it, right? But what if we get all that? Don't hold it too close. Because it's all temporary. The salvation of family members now, I'm not claiming that as temporary. But houses, man, they gonna fall down. Cars, they gonna break. They do. Send me Miss Pam, she'll take care of it. It is what it is, right? Come on, somebody. But here's what I know. Tell you what I know. If you understand that the things that we have, if we're not good stewards of them, they will be taken away from us. If you don't believe that, don't pay the mortgage for a few days, for a few months. It'll be gone. Don't make that card in the pantry. See what happens. But what on the other hand, what if 2020 is the worst year you've ever had? You lose everything. Dog died, a guy knew dog had died. And then another dog walked up and we just happened to have a new dog and it didn't die. I mean, you just, all your dogs died.
I got 24 of them.
Bernie has 15 right now. He's finding them. It's just the worst year you've ever had. You have $1,000 in the bank before the year started, and you got negative $5,000. It's called debt. Credit card. Credit card is there looking at you saying, here I am. Make that minimum payment of $50 for the next 45 years, and that $5,000 is now $45,000. Which I could get in on that interest rate. What if it is? God's still God.
Yes. Yes.
I didn't shout that. See what happens in a Pentecostal church when you shout something, people get excited. But what I did right there is say, God is able to take any of those situations and still be God.
Yeah. Yes.
Amen?
Yes.
He's still fantastic. He's still marvelous. He's still wonderful. He's still powerful. He's still God. It really is all about our perspective and how we look at it. In any of those situations, we have to ask the Lord to renew our mind on a daily basis.
Yes. Yes.
On a moment-by-moment basis. Because I don't know about you, but I can get distracted. 10 years. So what God told me as well as I'm praying for 2020 is that this is not just the beginning of a new year. This is the beginning of a new decade, y'all. 10 years ago, we didn't even have Judah in our house. But 10 years from now, he's 19 years old in college.
Clemson.
I rebuke from that pulpit. Hey, that's okay if they pay us for it. We'll let them pay for it. I'll be a Clemson fan. Thank you. That's a $400,000 education by then, probably. No, y'all ready for that, parents? They trying to get you up for that college tuition. Wee! I know Austin's like, Lord, no, we have 42 kids, and Austin's like, and so here's what I know, man. In 10 years, a lot of stuff changes. Man, I was looking at a picture the other day, and I was like, that dude is handsome. And he's like ripped. And then I'm like, oh, that dude's me. It was. My poor wife, I convinced her. I said, we'd be her. And then next thing you know, I blew up. Like I've been stung by a blowfish or something. But here's what I know. here's what I know. In the next 10 years, I could be back to 165 pounds. I doubt that. I doubt that very much. I'd probably look sick if I was. But here's what I know. Look, this is, I'm getting off track. Y'all messing me up with that cleansing stuff. It goes by so fast. Life is but a vapor. We're here today, we're going tomorrow. Reality is, some of us in this room today probably won't be here in 10 years. We're going to be dancing with Jesus. I pray that all of us are. But I'm just saying, those are the odds, right? And it don't matter if you're 20 now or if you're 90 now. We learned that already.
Right.
We got to be ready. See, when I so focused on 2020, God just widened and lifted it. Literally, I saw that with my mind as I'm praying and focused 2020. It was like an aerial view with a wide thing, because this is a decade thing. Because things happen in a decade. A lot of stuff happens in 10 years. And as you look out, as we see what God can potentially do in our lives and how our lives can, the whole trajectory of everything in this world could change in 10 years. And what we've got to understand is God wants to drop a mantle on you today. Elijah and Elisha. 2 Kings 29. And so it was, when they had crossed over, that Elijah said to Elisha, ask, what may I do for you? Before I am taken away from you, Elisha said, please let a double portion of your spirit be upon me. And the story goes, and the double portion of blessing fell on Elijah when Elijah was taken away. Elijah said, you've asked a hard thing. Nevertheless, if you see me when I am taken from you, it shall be so for you. But if not, it shall not be so. Then it happened as they continued on and talked, and suddenly a chariot of fire appeared out of nowhere with horses of fire and separated the two of them. And Elijah went up by a whirlwind into heaven. And Elisha saw it, and he cried out, my father, the chariot of Israel and its horsemen. So he saw him no more. And he took hold of his own clothes and tore them into pieces. He also took up a mantle with Elijah that had fallen from him, and went back and stood at the bank of the Jordan. Then he took the mantle of Elijah that had fallen from him. I was there, y'all. This comes to life when you've been there. And he takes this mantle of Elijah that had fallen from him, and he struck the water and said, where is the Lord God of Elijah? And when he also had struck the water, it divided this way and that way. And Elisha crossed over. We just crossed over into a new decade, y'all. And I believe Holy Spirit is wanting to drop something on this generation of his people like he's never dropped on anyone in the history of this world. Why? Because I believe we are the generation, we are the people that will see the clouds split. I guess they split with rain. I mean, we've seen that, right? Split. And the Lord come back and call his children home. I believe that without a shadow of a doubt. Some of you know, I've been told that all my life. But here's what I know. You got to be ready for that. you have no victory over my life. Sickness, you know what? Paul had an affliction that he dealt with. But you know what? He dealt with it with God. No matter what you're going through, go through it with God. Loved ones will be saved. Lives will be changed. But as the mantle drops, you got to be willing to take it up. In 2019, there were people that were lost and they're not with us anymore. I love Dr. Tony Evans. He is one of the guys. I've never been able to meet him, but I love his preaching. I just love his ministry. His dear wife went home to be with the Lord this year. And I believe that mantle has dropped on a lot of women all across the nation. One of our friends that we met in Israel, she's starting to give, one of Sister Evans' main things that she did is she sent flowers to pastors' wives all over the world. And now she's started to do that, send flowers to pastors. It's a mantle. It's a mantle that falls. What is it? What is it that you're going to do in this world that only you can do? Some of you lost parents. Some of you lost family members. We lost loved ones in this church. We lost people way too soon. But we've got the opportunity to take this mantle that God is wanting to unleash upon us and go into the world. We talk about it. It's on our wall. It's on our mission. Love God, love people, change the world. But are we truly changing the world? Or are we just going through the motions? So will you stand with me all over this place? And what I'm going to ask you today, if you are willing to say, God, I'm ready for the mantle of whatever you want me to do to fall on me. I'm ready to receive it. There is power in this place, and I want to invite you down. But before I do, I know what's going to happen. We do this, and I know some people trickle out. Tonight at 6:33 p.m., I want you to be here. It's the last night of revival. My friend Kyle Myers is going to be bringing the word. Come expecting. Come expecting. Already prepare the way for next Friday. Revival at Johnsonville Church of God, 6:30. If you can be there, we're going to go as a church body, and God's going to move there. 21 days of prayer and fasting, y'all. I'm talking about starting the year off with focus on Jesus, and then starting the whole decade in this new perspective that God is up to something in my life. The only way the world is going to change is that He changes the people of God. If my people, who are called by my name, y'all say it with me, will humble themselves and pray and seek my face, then will you hear from heaven. Then will I restore my land. Amen? All right, let's pray. Come on, come down. Come down. Here I am, Lord. Renew inside of me the mantle of God for whatever you want, Lord. Let it fall on me. Let it fall on me, Jesus. Come and just pray right there where you are. All He wants is you.
I
They go to grandma's house because they love grandma.